This is the emergency broadcast system. The CDC is advising that you stay in your homes and walk. We shall walk.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Carbon, and today we're here to talk about Operation Apocalypse Z, which is now live on all platforms. The newest operation for Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Operation Apocalypse Z, has arrived on Xbox One and PC after launching last week for us on PS4. Operation Apocalypse Z, it brings new content to multiplayer, Blackout, and zombies alongside new Black Ops Pass content to the game. So guys, stay tuned. This is going to be for everybody, not just the Xbox and PC people, okay? But let's start with the update that did come out for the Xbox and PC players. You got the new Blackout update. So as the new zombie apocalypse has begun, sunny skies have departed in favor of something more undeadly in the main Blackout map. Zombies have leached more of the life from the landscape, forcing the alive to take refuge and survive amongst the deep fog and familiar zombie sights and sounds. Additionally, the Alcatraz map debuts a nighttime atmospheric change complete with the zombie enemies. And coming later in Operation, brand new zombie-themed Blackout modes will debut in the game, which I think is going to be great. It's basically going to be infected. And as far as Alcatraz, I like the update. I just don't like the zombies. I think zombies absolutely ruin the new update. Every last circle, it seems like there's always one person on a roof who doesn't have to fight zombies, and then there's just people down below who are constantly fighting zombies in the last circle. So it just kind of makes everything, I don't know, it just makes it really hard to win if you're constantly shooting at zombies, giving away your position, and only those people who maintain to get on the rooftops are safe. I don't know, it's just my personal opinion. You guys also have the new Specialist, which is available now in both multiplayer and Blackout, and Reaper makes its debut in Black Ops 4. I think Reaper is, I think it's fixed now in Blackout as far as I am, concerned. But Reaper is a cutting-edge combat robot with a robust fighting style, wielding the Scythe, which is basically a high-powered, two-handed 50 cal minigun, unleashing heavy gunfire. And this fan-favorite Specialist is also equipped with a radar shroud that prohibits enemies from using the minimap and deploys a scrambling device to block out areas on enemy minimaps. I do suggest that if you guys see this in the game, which you're going to see it a lot, it is a pretty big dark circle. Maybe just have somebody with EMP running in multiplayer just to make sure you're always knocking that thing out. You guys also get some new Black Market gear. The Black Market has restocked with a variety of new zombie-themed Specialist outfits and personalized items, weapon camos, gestures for the Apocalypse Z, and this includes the new weapons like the Reaver C86 crossbow, Black Ops 3's Argus shotgun, the Damon 3XB Mastercraft, the MOG 12 Mark II, and the Vendetta Mark II that players can acquire and master. There's also the new Zombies features for Apocalypse Z, which introduces new perks and elixirs across all Zombies maps, which is providing new variations in gameplay once they're equipped and activated. Also, for an upcoming update here in a couple weeks will be the new motorcycle within Blackout that has a sidecar. I think it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be pretty fast and have a very low amount of health. Now, I don't know how it compares to the ATV, but I'm guessing it's going to be a little bit faster and a little bit easier to destroy. That's just my opinion. And now let's talk about the new Black Ops Pass content for Black Ops 4, which is on Xbox One and PC. So like we said, you guys got the new Zombies map, Alpha Omega, which is set in a remake of the version of Nuketown Zombies, but it is 4 times the size of the original map and features both Premise and Ultimus crew playable. You can play as both crews from before and current. There's also new multiplayer maps, Der Schatten, which is based on the Der Eisendrache Zombies map. I don't really know how to say it. And then the new multiplayer map Remnant, which is set in the Louisiana marshes and is a museum of unnatural history and is filled with Easter eggs, like absolutely filled with Easter eggs. You guys also have Havana, which is the remake of the Black Ops map Havana. I still love Havana. I think it's one of the best search and destroy maps ever created. And with this content launch, the Black Ops Pass has thus far released a total of 10 of the 12 multiplayer maps, 4 out of the 4 Blackout characters, and 3 of the 4 Zombies experiences. There is 2 multiplayer maps left to release alongside another Zombies experience. And the new Black Ops Pass content is available now, like I said, on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Also, similar to Operation Spectre Rising, Activision has released a new updated standard version of Call of Duty Black Ops 4's Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Apocalypse Z Edition on PlayStation 4 and all of the stuff. But this new edition is for those players who do not own Black Ops 4 yet. The Apocalypse Z Edition costs $59.99 and includes the following content. It'll have the full game. It'll have the Apocalypse Z Survival Pack, which is Blackout character Danny Trejo and Bullet Weaponry Charm, the Reserve Crates, 5 of them to be exact, and the Savage Hide Jump Pack. There's also a Specialist outfit for all Specialists, a Gesture, a calling card, emblem, sticker, and tag inspired by Black Ops 4 Skull. In addition, for those who already own Call of Duty Black Ops 4, there's a new Apocalypse Z Survivor Pack available separately for purchase in the black market in Black Ops 4. This pack includes the following and costs 1,500 Call of Duty points. You get Danny Trejo, which is the Blackout character, Savage Hide, which is the jump pack, Bullet, which is a weapon charm, and 5 reserve crates. And the new edition and survival pack is available now, like I said, on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. And for the last bit of news, the 2020 Call of Duty Esports League format to almost resemble Overwatch League in 2020 season format. So what does this mean? Activision Blizzard Esports Leagues division today shared some new details on how the 2020 season of the Overwatch League will work as it enters into the 3rd season in 2020. The Overwatch League began in 2017 as the first official franchised city-based league in esports, with city owners purchasing a spot in the league for millions of dollars. And one of Activision's Blizzard's big goal with the Overwatch League was to resemble traditional sports with home-based and away-based games throughout the season. And Overwatch League started this home-away games in 2019 season with Dallas and Atlanta teams hosting a Homestead weekend events. And for the 2020 Overwatch League season, the entire season will be Homestead-based, with teams traveling to different cities and different stadiums to compete in weekend events. And each day has to play in 28 matches during the season, and teams are split into 4 divisions. And in an interview with ESTNN, the Overactive Media Group CEO, the ownership company of the Toronto Overwatch League and Toronto Call of Duty League spot, has stated that this Homestead-style format will be implemented for the 2020 Call of Duty League format as well later in 2020. Because they knew from the beginning that this was going to need to be modeled after traditional sports. If you're going to build big audiences for esports, which is something I love esports, and it's generally about Overwatch League. And if you guys have seen the Overwatch League, it is very professionally done. You're going to have to be present in the local market. So this commitment to regionalization is something that no one really believed in, and it's here, and it's a central idea of the Overwatch League. It will also be true that the Call of Duty League as well. They're basically going to be one and the same. And Activision Blizzard has not provided many details on the 2020 Call of Duty League format thus far, otherwise saying that more details are coming later this year. So it's not clear when exactly the new league season is set to begin. The 2020 season will be played on Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which I think is going to be absolutely amazing to watch. I've said it again, and I'll say it over and over again. Esports is making a huge come up, and there are still a lot of people out there that are not understanding of esports. They're just like, why would you watch other people play video games? They're not really athletes. But they are very focused on what they do. They practice up to 8 hours a day. And what's the difference between me watching somebody else play video games and everybody else watching everybody else play sports? I don't get it. I sit and I watch sports, and my uncle might sit and watch football, but he'll make fun of football. It's just, I don't know. I hope esports makes it huge. I want to see it on ESPN. I want to be able to go out to a bar and sit at a bar, and instead of watching basketball or football or baseball, I would like to see some Call of Duty or some Rocket League. I don't really care what it is. Video games watching competition, I think it is just fun. Even Fortnite. I love watching competitive Fortnite. I just wish it was more televised. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll try to get more out to you as soon as I can, especially with the new updates coming in a couple of weeks. So make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Hell, even hit that notification button so you're always up to date on Call of Duty news. And also leave a comment. Let me know what I did wrong. You guys always do. It's your boy Carbon. Ha, peace.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party.